Hi, hello! Welcome to the first of my vlogs where I have to get used to vlogging on my phone again. 8 days into the new year, into 2022, and I have yet to edit anything. Anyways, well, right now we're gonna go look at the basement. Alright, let's see, where I left you last night, I was gonna call my father-in-law back, and I did, and I went down there and I checked and I wiggled that little ball around the floater, and the thing turned back on again. Scared the crap out of me. I would have been recording it, except I was on the phone with my father-in-law, and the phone can only do one thing at a time. But anyways, let's go look at it. It's rapidly draining right now. It's doing it. Basically, I just have to keep an eye on it today and make sure that it keeps draining, and then call my father-in-law back when it's finished, and he'll come over and try to see why it keeps stopping, and we'll get to see the damage, all the damage. Anyways, let's go look. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing's floating around or anything anymore. Keep these things from getting down in there. Loud when it finishes, I'm scared. Oh my god, it's so quiet down here now. Is it gonna kick back on? Is it because of this thing right here? Is it this pallet? Oh, you can't really see, it's so dark. This wooden pallet right here extends back here, and I think that the floating thing gets caught underneath it, preventing it from coming up all the way to let the pump know to activate. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well I figured it out, but how do I fix it? Uh-oh, the baby woke up. Okay, well Freya woke up. I can hear her crying. This is basically finished draining. Alright, got Freya a little bit calmed down. Wants herself her strawberry milk here. Alright, so basically I've got to go down there whenever I get a chance. Make sure that it's the pallet that's blocking it, not something else. And yeah, basically try to get those little things picked up so nothing else can float over there and get stuck if something starts to flood again. So yeah, I guess that's going to be our big project of the day, is figuring out the basement. This is like a whole different like frame size than the camera, I think. I don't know. The amount of stuff I can see in the background seems more. Alright, well I'm gonna get her set up with her strawberry milk. I'm gonna get myself set up with some coffee and start editing. We're gonna chill out for a little bit before I get back down in the basement and see what else I can do for now. Alright, so here we go. Curious George, Freya's favorite show at the moment. Just one scoop of that. So I was just down here a minute ago to show it to my sister. It looks like it's flooded again in the meantime, so let's go make sure that floating thing is pointing the right direction and try to get the water level back down again. So fun! This is so fun. This is so fun. even though there is still standing water outside the hole, it's not activated because the float hits the bottom of this pallet, which stops it from floating high enough to activate the pump. So if there was some way to make it so that instead of floating to this side, it floats on this side, maybe that could help. I don't know. I'm gonna fish this trash and this deodorant out of here though and try to hold the float back up with the broom again and see if I can't get the rest of this water out real quick. See, it just floats up and hits that. So is this just what I do now? Just do this a few times? I really have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know anything about any of this. Still a lot of water on the floor here. So I guess this is it. I guess I just come down here every once in a while today, see if the hole has filled up again, and use my trusty broom to knock the floater into place to turn the dang thing on. Eventually what's going to need to happen is to just clean all of this. All these boxes that take up this back wall here. And like sooner than later, eventually. Because we're in the rainy season. This is a bad season to have your basement flooding. And you know, a bunch of the stuff was ruined anyways because we got so much water back here that like the bottom layer of boxes is just soaked. You know, look at all that. So all of this will have to be gone through anyways to get to the stuff at the bottom. So that'll be fun. Look at that. It's already time to do it again. Alright, yeah, so I guess I'll just keep checking on that. Eventually, sooner than later, get this figured out so that we can get this pallet moved so that it'll turn on its own like it's supposed to. This is wild. And it's an uneven floor back here too, so I have like puddles and shit now. Isn't that weird? I was trying to get it to focus on the moon. What if I let it focus over here? There it is, the moon-ish. Just coming out to the garage to get a fresh sleeve of diapers for Freya. And then I'm gonna go back down to the basement and see how it's looking. Check on it again and then maybe get a hold of my father-in-law and see if he still wanted to come look at it for me, with me, whatever. Also, it's like hours later. I don't think I've really vlogged anything else much since last time I went down there. So we'll see. Anyways, I better find these diapers and get back inside before Freya realizes that I went outside without her. Alright, here we go. We can be in this together because I can't really tell from here how it looks. Yeah. It's definitely at least got that like inch or two still. Everything's floating again. Alright, here we go. Oh, I forgot to grab the grabber claws. Yeah, I've just been taking that broom behind you there and pushing the ball into the, you know, up out of the hole so it flips on.
That's what's doing it.
Is the pallet?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, just dropped Colin off at work. My phone ran out of memory there for a second, but Clint, my father-in-law, ended up managing to kind of like twist the whole thing. He said the whole thing is what he said. I don't know what things are called, but so that the floater had like about like an inch or so of clearance to float up, so it wasn't hitting the pallet anymore. He was able to reorient it, I guess, is what I was trying to do earlier. Oh, I'm talking with my hands so much right now, I'm like cold. I'll put them in my pocket so I'm not weird. Anyways, yeah. So it works again on its own now. I don't have to be down there monitoring it, but what I do have to be down there doing, like first thing tomorrow, is cleaning. There's even like an entire box of books that was below the waterline. You know, stuff needs cleaned. Stuff needs cleaned or we're gonna get mold. Nobody wants mold. So now that we've got it emptying itself, we gotta clean up the damage. To start, I've got an old oscillating fan I'm gonna set up down there, so it's just kind of helping to like get some airflow and start the process of drying the place out. And Clint is going to try to find like a little space heater or something that we can put down there to also work on that. He's worried about the dryer. He thinks the water was too high on the dryer and it's probably fucked. So yeah, I just wanted to stop by the garage when I got back just now to be able to say that without, you know, the TV blaring in the background or Granny and Freya being hoodlums. Goobers. But even with my puffy jacket, it's pretty cold out here, so I'm gonna go inside and get that fan set up. Also, I had to delete like 1,100 photos and videos from my phone to be able to start vlogging on here again. So that was a little tough because it's like pictures of Freya and stuff, but it's, well, you'll take like 10 pictures of one thing that's happening, right? And then you go through and you pick like 1 or 2 of the best ones and you only post those. Alright, so it was that, but I never deleted the 10 off of my phone. So that's basically, I just had huge blocks of where you take a whole bunch of pictures and then pick the best ones. So I had the rest to deal with. So that was sad. That's always rough to do, just delete tons of pictures of your kid. It feels wrong somehow, even though I know I have the pictures on Facebook already, but I'm like, who just deletes 1,000 pictures of their child off their phone? It's me, I guess. There. I'm gonna walk over to the local Mexican joint and get us some dinner.
Do you feel like a Giardino burger, George?
Thank you for cleaning my screen, Freya. Thank you. I wonder if you can tell how foggy it is tonight. I don't think it comes across on camera. Oh my gosh. The deck is frosty. Well, it is cold. I didn't think freezing. It looks like a blizzard on the security cameras. That's really weird. Is that like frost? Doesn't quite look like bugs. Anyways, it's getting pretty late. It's like, I think it's about 3 a.m. I am up trying to finish editing the ones that I took on my camera so I can be caught up, kind of start the year caught up on the vlog and be able to start editing the ones from my phone, have it be nice and seamless. Hopefully there's no major problems. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Thinking about making a pot of coffee. Right before I came out here to vlog, I checked downstairs and everything still appears to be draining. The pump is still turning on its own. The fan is still running. So we'll start pulling stuff out of there tomorrow and seeing what needs to be done. Alright, well, it's cold out here. I really just came out to talk to you for a second, tell you about the basement. That's about it. So I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna edit some vlogs. See if I can turn off the Curious George without waking Freya up. I think the sun is about to come up soon. It's getting kind of bright out here. It is nearly 7 a.m. and I am still up, which is probably not great. It's really weird because I'm like legit not tired. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be able to get caught up though. So anyways, I just came out here to talk to you for a second, I guess. I really didn't want to wake Freya up. But anyways, on that note, that's probably it for the vlog tonight. I don't know when I'm actually going to go to bed, but I gotta get caught up because I don't know if today is the last day for the subscription on my editing program. But I've only got a few videos left until it's off the camera and onto the phone. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will be here in the next one. Vlog out.